Go. That is not a hybrid. That is not a hybrid. What in the world? Hey, what's up guys? It's another beautiful morning here in North Carolina. We're actually at Salem Lake today. The temperatures are consistently getting up to like 80 every day, so the water temp's going up. And it's showing because yesterday I went out here and got quite a few bites and even caught a fish on a worm, which you'll see now. All right, so I just caught this wormfish here. It's the first wormfish I've had in a while because I just don't really fish worms. But take a look at this fish. All right. All I could say is maybe I've been missing out on worms, you know? I think I might need to start fishing worms again. What do you think? That's a fat fish. It's a fat, short football fish. All right. Well, scale says 2 pounds. 2 pounds, but he's so fat. Such a fat fish. But let me get him back in the water. All right, here he goes. It's gone. So, you know, that's a bait I don't really use much, but I'm gonna try using that again today. We're gonna see how that goes. I'm doing a little bit of trolling behind me too. I'm not gonna waste too much time doing that, but I'm gonna see if I get any bites from hybrids or anything else that might wanna bite one of these crankbaits, and then I'm going to start hitting the banks with the worm and we'll see what we can do. This is the worm I got tied on right now. It is, I think it's like a rage tail. I want to say it's a blue crawl red flake color with that kind of interesting tail there. Probably would attract some attention. We'll see here. I'm throwing it in some kind of I'm throwing it in some grass right now along the bank because that's where I got my bites yesterday. So I'm thinking it's going to be pretty similar today because the conditions are almost identical today. You know, the only real difference is it's actually a little bit warmer today, only a little bit. And it's also, you know, the temp's going up quicker this morning than it was yesterday morning. So yesterday when I got out here, it was probably 50 degrees or so. But when I got out here today, it was like 55. And it's going up pretty quick. I definitely don't need sweatpants like I wore yesterday. Fish. I think that is a fish. Yep. Well, we caught something. I got bored of fishing with a worm, so started trolling and got this guy as soon as I came into this cove here. So that's a pretty good sign. All right, now that we're situated here, there's the white perch I just caught. Not a bad fish, honestly. He hit that crankbait pretty subtly, but the way he hit it, or where he was hooked rather, was kind of an indicator that he was pretty aggressively feeding. I guess he's just small enough to where I didn't really feel it right away, but there you go. We are not skunked anymore, so that's good. Let's get a release on him real quick. All right, let's get a release on him here. There he goes. Okay, another fish. Ball trolling. There's the fish. This guy was feisty. Yeah, not bad. Not a bad one. They get a lot bigger than that. Yep, not a bad fish. Maybe a 3-pound hybrid or so. But that is what I was after today. We finally got one. I watched a guy get one over there. So I knew it was probably a good idea to troll through this area. And what do you know? All right, let's get it released. All right. So as far as hybrid striped bass fishing, it's one of those fish that is pretty aggressive as far as feeding, but the hardest part is finding the fish because they travel in schools. They are not really attached to any structure or anything like that. They kind of behave like a striper, which also doesn't attach itself to any structure. It just kind of swims in open water, feeds in open water. So if you can find the bait fish, that's really the main key to finding hybrids. Unfortunately, I don't have electronics hooked to this kayak at the moment. So that makes it tougher. That's why I kind of just troll a large area until I start getting bites, and then I can hone in on that area that I got those bites, and that's where I usually catch a few more hybrids. And the occasional white perch and largemouth will also bite while I'm doing this. So hopefully we can get another one. But this is Salem Lake here. This is a place that they actually stock hybrids, and not a lot of people know that. It's kind of a one of those places that not a lot of people really consider fishing. So I'm usually having success with shad wraps as far as trolling for hybrids, but it seems like right now they're not really wanting the shad wrap so much. They're actually possibly leaning towards the curly tail grub, because I just started trolling with this Fat Albert, and that's when I got that hybrid. So I'm not sure if they want a quieter bait since the sun's out, it's bright. So maybe they're just not in the mood for a really noisy bait like a shad wrap. Okay, all right. I had to turn the camera on because I have a fish. I'm not sure how this happened, but I was going at full speed. I cranked it all the way up to the top speed because I was just trying to head to the next spot. I still had the lines out, of course. And just a massive hit. I thought I got stuck on a log, but this is on the shad wrap here. Hold on, see if I can get him in. He hit like a freight train, and I'm sure this is a hybrid because, yeah. Go! That is not a hybrid. That is not a hybrid. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. I am scared right now. I am so scared. That is not a hybrid. If you heard that jump, that might have given you a hint there. Oh, it's under the boat. It is under my boat. Oh, it's barely hooked. It's barely hooked. Yeah, okay. Is that big enough for you? Is that a big fish or what? Is that a big fish or what? Wow, that is just insane. mean, I gotta get a couple pictures. Give me 1 second. All right. Let me show you here. All right. So, 5'11". All right, hopefully you guys saw that. That was 5'11", so that means he's a 5-pound even fish. Hey, so just to explain that clip real quick, I went home and actually weighed the fish grip. It ended up being only 9 ounces, not 11. And that fish kind of was closer to 5'9", it looks like, from the clip. So it is still a 5-pound fish, just to let you know. So definitely a good fish. Let's get a release on him. All right, let's get him back real quick. Let's get him back in the water. He's gone. All right, so 3 fish. So I'm still shaking from that encounter, but 3 fish, 3 species, 2 pretty good ones, a small white perch as well. It was a good couple hours on the water. I really can't complain about it. I caught my best bass of the year so far. I'm pretty sure I caught my first hybrid of the year, and then a white perch. Awesome day on the water. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Remember, there's always time for one more cast.